I'm Judge Carl Walker. I serve in the Law Division. The Law Division has several sections, which includes the Tax and Miscellaneous Remedies section, the Commercial Litigation section, Individual Calendars, Motion section, and Jury Trial section. I specifically serve in the Tax and Miscellaneous Remedies section. The Law Division primarily hears cases involving money damages in excess of $50,000. And we don't hear divorce, we don't hear criminal cases, we don't hear probate, we don't hear anything involving chancery issues. We hear cases specifically involving money damages. And within the different sections, they have expertise. For example, the motion section calendar prepares court cases for trial. The individual calendars deal with mostly cases that are a bit more complex, and they deal with them from beginning to end. Commercial litigation deals with anything involving a contract. And then we have the jury section, which specifically does jury trials on a daily basis. And the tax and miscellaneous remedies section does exactly what it says. Various miscellaneous remedies could be almost anything from breach of promise to marry, eminent domain, alienation of affection case, could be almost anything. And also in the tax and miscellaneous remedies section, we hear appeals from the Illinois Workers' Compensation Commission, appeals from the Illinois Department of Employment Security, and also appeals from various other agencies such as the City of Chicago Department of Administrative Hearings and other agencies which have made decisions, administrative decisions. A typical day for me involves lots of reading and writing. That's what I spend most of my day doing. I do have court calls as well. I have a status call and a trial call. And generally, if I have one case up for hearing, it will involve reading about at least 100 pages to prepare for that case. And in most days, we have about 3 cases set for hearing, so it involves preparing by reading more than 300 pages to prepare for that case. So it's a very, very busy call. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the appellate aspect of it, and I also enjoy the cases upon which we have the original jurisdiction, such as the eminent domain, which actually could even involve a jury trial, but most of those cases end up not going to a jury trial. Primarily lawyers, private lawyers, government lawyers, and we do sometimes see pro se litigants, that is self-represented litigants, on unemployment cases, but for the most part, the courtroom is full of lawyers. Cases in my courtroom generally will last about 6 months, which is actually much, much shorter than in other areas of the court. In fact, many lawyers prefer to have their case in the tax and miscellaneous remedies section because the cases move a lot faster than they do in other areas of the court. So, but about 6 months. Okay. In the tax and miscellaneous remedies division, we ordinarily don't do any jury trials because, as I said, that there is a right to a jury trial in the eminent domain section, but they very rarely go to a jury trial. But we do have a jury trial section within the law division, which they do jury trials every single day, all day. That's what they do. And if a case in the tax and miscellaneous remedies section or in the commercial section were to go to a jury trial, it's within the discretion of the judge to either hear that jury, his or herself, or to send that case to the jury section to be heard. You very well could be called to be a witness, and you can expect to be treated with the extreme most, it's an extremely courteous courtroom. You can expect that we're going to be considerate of your time, and the lawyers are usually told to have the witness there on the day that they're actually going to testify, but not to just simply call them in. They may be under subpoena, but generally they'll speak with the lawyer the day before or the day of, and they're told that you're not needed to come today, that instead you should come on some other date in the future. But what we really try to do is not to waste anyone's time if they're called as a witness. It's a great call, great calendar, and I truly enjoy it. I think that anyone who comes into any of those courtrooms involving tax and miscellaneous remedies or in the law division, again, they can expect to be treated with the utmost respect.